This week on the Tim and Josh Show, I am joined with John Snoodler once again. And we talk about, like, if we got to write a VeggieTales episode, what we would parody the episode on. And also a little bit about the story of Joseph.
All that and more on the Tim and Josh Show.
It's the Tim and Josh Show, starring Josh and Tim, and it's starting right now.
So, John, how are you doing this week?
Doing quite good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I've had better weeks, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a bit of a whack week over here in Timland. So here's a little small fact about this show. Josh, Grandpa Josh, the co-host, isn't actually the biggest fan of VeggieTales. He doesn't hate it. He's just not passionate about it. So since Josh is not here, I was thinking maybe we could do some VeggieTales-ish themed segments.
I'm down.
This time I think I'm going to do Tim's Random Facts About Egypt, VeggieTales edition. What do you think about that?
Oh, man. See, I was going back to listening to the old episodes that you guys did. I was trying to catch up to all of them, and
Oh,
I think I pretty
wow.
much caught up to all of them.
Really?
Yeah, I think I caught up to all the old ones. I think I got what was it, the one you did this week about what does it mean to be a Christian? And I've been
Oh,
trying to listen to like one episode a day, but then I got so obsessed over it, I had to listen to like two or three a day. So,
oh my gosh. John, that encourages me. You just made my day. I was having a bit of a bad day, and you just encouraged me when you said that. So thank you, John. You ready to dive right on into the first segment?
yes.
Tim's random. Okay. Tim's random facts about Egypt. All right, so this week's random fact about Egypt is that on VeggieTales, there are only two VeggieTales Egypt segments: Babysitter in Denial and Mess Down in Egypt. Am I right about that or no?
You are absolutely correct.
Ah, ha! I didn't get a chance to double check, but I knew in my soul that I was right. Well, yeah. I was thinking maybe we could do some small talk and big talk, VeggieTales edition.
Okay.
Are you down for that?
Ooh. Yes, 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 yes.
All right, so small talk. Do you think 321 Penguins should have ever had a movie? And if so,
No, it
what
doesn't have a big enough audience as VeggieTales did.
what the heck? You wouldn't do a 321 Penguins movie?
No, because one, it doesn't have a big enough audience. It's more of a niche audience. And two, no offense, but their lessons are just so shallow and one-dimensional, unlike the VeggieTales lessons until the 2010s.
But it's such a good remnant of the early 2000s, though.
Until the crappy Cubo series. That one was just a hot mess.
Oh, wow. I mean, I noticed that the Cubo series was not quite up to the same level of quality as the VHSs and the DVDs. But
Mm,
man, I don't know. Man, that breaks my heart, bro.
the one redeeming factor about that is one of the screenwriters still got to work on some of my other favorite Veggie episodes. His name is Robert G. Lee, not to be confused with the Civil War Confederate. That's a different person.
Robert G. Lee.
He wrote The Ballad of Little Joe,
Hmm.
Gideon, Sherlock Holmes, Babysitter in the Nile, and Bullet Trouble, and part of St. Nicholas.
I don't know why, but I can see the similar DNA of all of those sketches. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, I know exactly Robert G. Lee's vibe. You're
Did you
good.
know Asparagus of La Mancha was his hardest script to ever write?
Really? Why?
He hated doing a spoof on Don Quixote book because he
Hmm.
doesn't even know why that book became so popular. And
Oh
it's about a
no.
guy who's being delusional and gets killed by attacking windmills. Like that's how the whole Don Quixote story ends, getting killed
Right.
by a windmill. And now that's got me interested in reading the book, even though a friend of mine hates Don Quixote.
It's really thick. It's like thicker than Moby Dick. Did he actually read through the whole thing? Did he like come up
I
with his
think
idea?
he did, but he was also playing off of the Man of La Mancha musical as well.
That's interesting. So he kind of combined both of those. I remember that was a bit of an underrated segment in my mind. All right, big talk. Let's say Phil Vischer got
Mhm.
control of VeggieTales again, and he came to you and he says, I want you to choose what pop culture thing to parody for this last episode of VeggieTales. What pop culture thing would you want VeggieTales to parody, and what would it be called?
I might need a second because that could go in so many different directions.
You want me to give my answer?
Yes, I think I might know what your answer might be, but I'd
Oh my
still like to
goodness.
hear
I want to know what you think my answer is going to be. I'm
Star Wars.
no, I wasn't going to say
Oh,
that.
They already did that in book form.
That's right. What was that? Frog Wars?
Frog Wars, yeah, which was
I've
their interpretation of Exodus with Star Wars.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to check that one out. Okay, but the one that I would want is a Hunger Games parody.
Oh,
And maybe call it the Veggie Games or something more clever pun.
the famished games,
The famished games, the dietary restriction game.
the
I don't
gluten-free
know.
games,
The
the
gluten-free game.
gluten-free game. Sounds like a
John,
dad joke.
that is perfect. And they throw bread at one another or pies. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. There you go. The gluten-free games, VeggieTales, Hunger Games parody. They throw pies at each other to simulate death. Wow.
mm-hmm,
Okay, well, who would be Katniss Everdeen in that situation? I guess Petunia Rhubarb would have to be Katniss. And plus she has braids in her hair.
mm-hmm,
PETA would, of course, would have to be Larry the Cucumber,
mm-hmm.
and Gale, Mr. Lunt is the love
Yeah,
triangle. There you go.
yeah,
Oh,
there you go. There
oh
you
my gosh.
go.
Wow. All right. That's my
Mm-hmm.
official pitch. I'll get work on the script and send it into Universal Studios. It will be a feature film shortly after the Larry Boy movie. Okay, your suggestion.
I got
The
to
musical.
Wicked. It would have been a prequel to The Wizard of Oz because I just recently watched Wizard of Oz recently. Boy, if VeggieTales had to poke fun at something, it would definitely be Wicked.
Oh my goodness. Would it be like the bully kid? Do you know the
Yeah,
like
Gordon.
so it would
Gordon's
be
alphabet. Except for alphabet, it would have been algebra.
I don't know if The Wizard of Oz, it being a specific prequel to The Wizard of Oz would work, because then that would imply that Madame Blueberry and Junior's bully were friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm already kind of getting nowhere with this, but
I mean, I like the thought of algebra. Was that the name that you were thinking for the
yeah, yeah,
I think I'll
algebra.
try defying algebra. There you go. No, that
Separ-
doesn't work. Define myself? No, defying
What's the opposite of defined?
submitting.
Submitting gravity. That would
I'll
be
I'll
it.
try submitting to gravity. I think I'll
Submitting to
try
gravity.
submitting to gravity. Man, there you go. I would watch both of these for a theatrical release. Let me see here. John,
Hmm.
would you like to do an audio ad libs?
Absolutely.
Do you have a premise in mind?
I got one idea. Two apartment workers getting nervous about the new neighbors.
So, two apartment workers talking about their tenants?
Yeah, they're tenants.
Sure, we can do that. Well, hello, Bernard. Oh, I see you're counting all the money that we earned from those stupid peasants, as I call them. Technically, they're tenants, but they are peasants to me because I am their landlord. Notice my scepter? Look at all these little people with their little names on this little piece of paper as they give me money just for owning the property they live under. Well, tell me more about this one right here.
Oh, you don't want to mess with this lady there, Quincy. I've heard she's some sort of vigilante jaguar at night trying to stalk people.
That is very interesting. By the way, Father said hello. You only have 12 more years you have to be stuck in this room.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go see Peter Pan live on stage. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. Well done, John. I wasn't that was I still don't understand quite what was going on.
Do you have any more VeggieTales related questions for me specifically?
Out of all the VeggieTales books that you've collected, apart from
Yes.
Lord of the Beans, which one are you most proud to have?
The Snoodle's Tale book, which came out on the exact same day the show came out.
Oh, dang.
And I am going to do a book reading. Apparently, they're not getting as much views, but I don't care. Apparently, people want more reviews.
I can see that.
I need to watch the show first, so that way I can write the script and then read the original Bible story. And I need to watch the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, the Josephine and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, dude, I hate the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Why is it because of the songs or the theology?
The theology.
Yeah, agreed.
I was enjoying myself until I was just like, nah.
So many times we would tell the story of Joseph that, he was a dreamer and that if you can dream it, it can happen. And which is not really the case because it was a gift given by God to basically save a nation and how God was preparing him for a position that he was going to be in. I keep rambling on at this point, but I just fell in love with the story. And that's why Little Joe became my second favorite veggie episode recently. Right
Wow.
behind Snoodle. There'll be one or two times where I got a little emotional, specifically the part where Little Joe revealed himself as their long lost brother, and then the brothers are fully at his mercy, and the
Mm.
whole what was meant for evil, God was using. And that's been something that God's been trying to teach me recently is about how, and I'm still struggling to learn this as well, too, if I'm going to be honest, about how even in the worst of circumstances, or even if things doesn't look like they're progressing, God's still working behind the scenes, even if I can't see it, because every day I've been dealing with the struggle about did God forget about me or did he leave me? Because I'm doing a little bit well because I know what my goals are and I know what to do with my life and I know where I want to go. Problem
Yeah.
is I don't know like how to get there. Like what are the directions?
Dude, I struggle with the same thing, man. I think what you just said about Joseph was a little bit God sent for me right now. I told you I was having a
Mm,
bit of a rough day, and I'll be
yeah.
honest with you, I was kind of struggling with the same things that you were just describing, knowing what I want to do, but
Mm-hmm.
really struggling with figuring out how to get there. At this season of my life, that's pretty much the main thing. And I try to keep on reminding myself with Romans 8:28. It's very similar to the verse, what you planned for evil, God used for good. And we know that with God, all things work together for the good of those who love him and have been called according to his
Right.
purpose. And just the fact that not all things are good. There are many things in this life that are not good, but
Mm-hmm.
that the Lord uses it for good, you know?
Right.
I'll be completely honest with you. I've been a little sad lately, but I feel you. That's all I'm meaning to say. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you familiar with Hillary Scott, the Christian artist?
No, I'm not familiar with Hillary Scott.
She did a song called Thy Will Be Done, and
Ooh.
she's part of the lyrics is I don't understand that this broken heart is a part of your plan, and sometimes all I got is hurt, and Thy will be done like a child on my knees. I'll send you the songs, really beautiful and emotional.
If you're recommending a song, I'll recommend one too, if I may. It's a song called Where Were You? It's from a band called Ghost Ship. Well, John, thank you so much for coming again on the show. It was so fun having you here. I mean it. We ended up getting a little bit more vulnerable this episode.
Yeah,
All right, well, until next time, I'm Tim,
and I'm John.
and this has been not the Tim and John Show, but the Tim and Josh Show. Bye.